Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I am going to do a dupes video again. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I am going to give you guys 5 dupes of high-end foundation or international foundations that I have in my collection, and I'm going to give you guys some affordable dupes that you can find here in India very easily. So let's get into the video now. Also, I just wanted to say I have foundation dupes of Bobbi Brown. I have foundation dupes of ILmakiage. So I do have quite good variety of foundation dupes in today's video. So let's get into the video now. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I mostly post about affordable makeup, skincare, fashion on this channel. As I'm saying fashion, I feel like I haven't posted a fashion video in so long. But yes, I do post fashion and makeup and all things like this on my channel. So if that's a content you want to watch every 4 days a week, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell, because that way YouTube is going to recommend you guys my videos more. So let's get into the video now. So before moving any further, I do want to say that the ingredients in both the foundations that I am going to be talking about, the dupe and the original, formulation, they are not going to be the same. It's not a skincare dupe, So I feel like the ingredients, obviously, the formulation obviously is very different of how both are formulated, because both are formulated in different manufacturers and all that stuff. So I'm not going to go in detail about the, ingredients and everything. I'm just going to solely base this dupe on how they look on my skin, how they feel on my skin, and how the finish is. So I just wanted to point that out. Also, I wanted to say that I use 2 separate sponges. One is the Plume sponge and one is the Mars sponge. So I have used separate sponges in all my swatches that I have done on my face. Also, I have used a primer for it. This is the Sugar Aquaholic Priming Moisturizer. This primer is my go-to primer. So I have used this, before applying all the BB creams, all the foundations on my skin, so that I feel like the results are exactly the same. So the first product I have here is the Pretty Fresh from Colourpop. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Now, this was such a raved about, very hyped up product, especially in the international beauty community. And that's why I got it, because I have seen a lot of people love this. And they say it's very dewy, very lightweight on the skin, just covers up a very tiny amount. I found a very exact dupe, and it's really inexpensive. So this is the Inside Ultra Thin Second Skin Foundation. Now, I have talked about how much I love this foundation and how beautiful it is on the skin a lot on my channel. So I'm not going to dive too much into it, but oh my god, you guys, you have to see it in the clip itself. It is exactly like the Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer. The Inside one, I feel like, is a spot on dupe, and I have to tell you guys, the Inside is much more like, it suits my skin tone much more than the Colourpop one. In the Colourpop one, I am in the shade medium 12W. It is a little bit on the, I would say, neutral side, the Colourpop one. The Inside one is a very yellow toned foundation, like a tinted moisturizer. And I have been saying this again and again, that the Inside one feels like a tinted moisturizer. It doesn't feel like a foundation at all. And the only thing I would say is there is a difference, is that the Inside one doesn't actually have that much of shade range. The Colourpop, obviously, they have a very good variety of shade range, and the Inside one kind of smells a little bit like paint when you first apply it, but it goes away within seconds. But yes, it does initially smell a little bit like paint. That doesn't bother me at all, but I just wanted to mention that part, with you guys. And you can totally see in the clip as well, I did apply the Inside one a little bit more, by mistake. I did apply a little bit more, but you can totally see in the clip that how dewy, how beautiful my skin looks with both the products. And I feel like they are spot on dupe, and I am either happy with one of it. The Colourpop one retails for around 1,500 when you get it from Instagram stores. The Inside one is only 180 rupees, you guys. So I just feel like the Inside one is so much of a better choice. Yes, you do have to, go for a shade hunt in this one. But I feel like for me, I really do like the Inside one, and definitely not going to purchase the Colourpop one anymore, because I already found the perfect dupe of it. So the next product I have here, so the next foundation I have here is actually a BB cream. So this is the Missha BB Cream, and I will leave the shade on the screen because I don't know the shade. This is the shade number 29. So I was super excited to get this BB cream because I feel like this was one of the best BB creams out there, and a lot of people were talking about this BB cream, but this one retails for 1,500, and I know it can be a lot when it comes to just a BB cream, you know, spending 1,500 can be a lot, I know that. So I still got it. Then I was like, oh my god, this resembles so much like the Mars BB cream. I kid you not, you guys, as soon as I applied the Missha BB cream, I was like, this feels so similar like the Mars one. But I do have to say the Missha one obviously has a SPF of 42 in it, and it really has good ingredients in it as well. I'm not going to deny that, and I'm not going to say that the Mars also has that. No, it doesn't. As I said already, I'm not going to base this dupe on ingredients and stuff, but solely on the finish of the products. Now I feel like the Missha BB cream is an amazing BB cream. It looks so good on the skin, very dewy, especially good if you have dry skin, and it just looks like skin, you know, it doesn't look like you're wearing any makeup. And as that goes for the Mars BB cream as well, I feel like the Mars and the Missha is so similar, you guys. Like, I do not see a difference when I'm using this both, and I feel like yes, the Missha one can be a little bit too dewy sometimes, but again, I feel like both of them are so similar that I cannot spot a difference. And obviously, I love the Missha one as much as I love the Mars one, but I definitely am not going to repurchase the Missha one because I already have the Mars one and I love it so much. And yes, it does come with SPF, so if SPF is like a really big thing for you, you can go for the Missha one, but for me it's not. I always apply a really good SPF underneath my makeup, so that's not an issue for me, and that won't be the issue when I am purchasing a BB cream that's like, you know, 1,500 rupees. I will better go for a BB cream that's under rupees 300, you know. So yeah, so for me, I really love the Mars one a lot. You guys already knew that. So the next dupe I am going to talk about is this ILmakiage foundation. Now, if you guys know, ILmakiage is a really big brand, especially, you know, a lot of influencers, international influencers seem to love ILmakiage products a lot, and I am so grateful that they did send this my way. I got gifted this by ILmakiage, and ever since I got this, I'm like, I have to find a dupe of this foundation because it's so good. I felt like, you know, I needed to find a dupe for you guys because not everyone have the money to go and buy a ILmakiage foundation, and I know that. So I was searching through my collection for a good dupe. I was like, you know what, this foundation looks so good on the skin. It's like very nice, very natural coverage, you know, it gives a very nice soft matte look on the skin, and I absolutely loved it when I used it for the first time. Now I was going through my collection and I was like, this is like the ILmakiage foundation, which is the Loreal Freshwear foundation. Now this has been sitting in my collection for quite some time. I wasn't using it that much, but that day I was just cleaning out my drawers and I was like, oh my god, I had this foundation, why wasn't I using it enough, you know, because at one point of time I really loved the L'Oreal one a lot. So as soon as I was applying the L'Oreal one, I was like, oh my god, this is like the ILmakiage foundation, like spot on dupe, you guys. So the L'Oreal is again really good, you know, like it wears so beautifully on the skin. It stays on for a lot longer than ILmakiage, I do have to say that. After a while, like after 5 to 6 hours, I have noticed that the ILmakiage tend to give me a little bit of that smile line kind of a thing, you know. It happens and it does wear off after 8 to 7 hours, but the L'Oreal actually does stay much more better on the skin, and it is such a good foundation. But again, the finish of both the foundations I feel like are so similar. The coverage that both these give, it's like medium to full. You can build it up to full, but I don't like to wear full coverage foundations. But yes, medium coverage foundations good on the skin. It's not too dewy, it's not too matte, it has the perfect natural finish to it. I feel like, again, I'm telling this again and again, I feel like they are so similar, and the proof, you can see it on the footage as well. As I'm applying both the foundation, you can see it side by side that both of them look so similar, exactly the same. So definitely you don't have to go out of your way and get the ILmakiage foundation, because you can totally get the L'Oreal, you know, Freshwear foundation from Nykaa, from Amazon. And since now it's sale season, you can get this on like 20% off, 30% off easily. So I feel like yes, it is a very good foundation and a spot on dupe of the ILmakiage Woke Up Like This foundation. I don't know what this is called. Yeah, Woke Up Like This Flawless Face Foundation. So the next foundation I was searching through my collection is the Sephora foundation. Now this is the Sephora Care foundation. So this is like good natural coverage, again natural finish foundation. I am someone, I'll always lean towards natural medium, you know, medium coverage foundations. Natural and medium coverage foundations, that's my thing when it comes to foundations. So that's why I got this, and this shade is actually a little light on me. It's the shade 25N. Yeah, so it's like a really basic kind of foundation. I feel like it's not too bad. It's just a very good, okay foundations that I feel like goes with any sort of primer. It goes every season. Like I can wear this during summers, I can wear this during winters as well. Now I feel like, you know, I found a very similar dupe of this one, and I like this dupe more, to be honest. So this is the Lakme 925 primer plus matte perfect cover foundation. So I feel like both of these are exactly similar, where they have this soft matte finish on the skin. They look super natural, super amazing, and gives you a very nice healthy looking glow also. And again, I'm telling you guys why I love the Lakme one is because the shade is perfect for me. The Sephora one, the shade isn't really good. It's like a little bit too light. So when I'm in my tan stage, I don't like to use the Sephora one, and I haven't been using the Sephora one that much because of the shade. But the Lakme one is a spot on shade match for me. And yeah, the shade is I don't know the shade actually. I'll leave it on the screen or in the description box also. But again, I love the Lakme one a lot, and I feel like the only thing I would say differs is that this Lakme one has a little bit of that fragrance, that floral scent. I am someone, I don't like, you know, a little bit of that overwhelming scent in my foundation, but the Lakme one has it, and it goes away. Yes, it goes away after a few minutes, but initially when I apply this, I get this floral scent, and I'm not big on floral scent, you guys. I don't like when my foundations have floral scent to them, but yeah, the Lakme one does have a floral scent, and the Sephora one is obviously have really good natural ingredients also, I think so. So yeah. Apart from that, I feel like both of these are so similar, so you do not have to go ahead and get the Sephora one. Sephora one retails for 1,200, and the Lakme one you can get it under rupees 500. So that's a huge difference right there. So definitely I prefer the Lakme one more than the Sephora one. So the next foundation and the last foundation that we are going to be talking about, I saved the best for the last, you guys. So this is the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Foundation with SPF 40. So this is a skin serum foundation. So it's like supposed to be like, again, very natural on the skin, looks very beautiful on the skin. And I'll leave the shade name because I don't know where the shade is written here. I lost the box of this foundation. So this one is extremely expensive, and you guys know that Bobbi Brown is a very expensive brand. It's a high-end brand, but I still got it because I was like, you know what, let me just invest in a good foundation. Let me just, you know, just dip my toes in a little bit of a high-end makeup here and there sometimes. So I got it, and I honestly never showed it on my channel because I don't know how to show it without having a lot of high-end makeup at once. Like I can do like a high-end makeup haul, or either I can do like an affordable haul. So I didn't like show this on my channel yet, but I was like using this off camera all the time. And as I was searching for dupes, I have to tell you guys, I just found this dupe like 2 days ago. Yes, 2 days ago. I had this in my collection, and I was like, you know what, I know that I have a dupe of this foundation. I know that because I feel like whenever I apply this foundation, I'm like, this reminds me of something. So I went through my collection and I was swatching all the foundations, applying it on my skin. Nothing was coming close to the Bobbi Brown foundation. Then I came across the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, and I was like, yes, this is the perfect match for the Bobbi Brown Skin Serum Foundation. Now, why I say it's a perfect match is because the consistency, the shade also, it's so similar to the Bobbi Brown one. And even in the video where I am using it, you can totally see that it is exactly similar. And I have to tell you guys, the Bobbi Brown one, I kind of first tend to like to apply this with my fingers, and then I go in with my sponge. And with the Wet n Wild one, I just directly go in with the sponge because it's a more liquidy type of a foundation. Whereas the Bobbi Brown one, I feel like has a creamy kind of consistency to it. Now, I would say the Tinted Hydrator, yes, it doesn't have SPF 40 in it. Again, I'm telling you guys, I just solely based this dupes on the finish of the foundation. Now this tinted hydrator, but it does have good ingredients in it. It has hyaluronic acid, it has squalene in it. Squalene is one of my favorite ingredients, to be honest, and this just retails for $650, and the Bobbi brown one, I think I got it like for 4,000 rupees. I think I got this on off. I don't know. I'll leave the prices on the screen so that you don't have to listen to me blabber about pricing. So again, I am telling you guys, you do not have to go ahead and spend your money on the Bobbi brown one, because you can totally see in the clip as well that the tinted hydrator from Wet n Wild is a spot on dupe, and I was so happy to say that this is a dupe because now this is available here in India. When I got this, I paid like 1,000 something, 1,400 or 1,000 for this particular tinted hydrator. But you know what, this came to India. Hawk Makeup has it, and does Nykaa have it? I don't know if Nykaa has this or not, but I'll leave all the links in the description box. You can totally go ahead and check it out. So I'm so happy that I finally found a dupe for the Bobbi brown one, because I feel like this was the only thing that was holding me back to make a dupes video on a foundation, because I had 4 foundations that I found perfect dupes of, and this was the only foundation that I was like, I need to find a dupe, and I finally got it, and I'm super happy to share that with you guys as well. You see my excitement? You see my excitement? That's right there for finding good dupes for you guys. So that was it for today's video. And yeah, I will try to do more dupes in the future. I do have to test out high-end makeup for that, and yeah, I don't have a lot of high-end makeup in my collection. I'm being totally honest with you guys. I love buying affordable stuff, but I'm diving my toes into high-end and international makeup. I'm going to get few international makeup, and then I'll find you guys more amazing dupes. So stay tuned for that. If you are new and you like seeing dupes video, affordable makeup, skincare here and there, fashion on this channel, so you can click the subscribe button and also hit on the notification bell, because that way you are going to stay updated every time I post a new video. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next one. Let me know which one was your favorite dupe and which one are you planning to buy based on the recommendations that I just gave. So anyway, that would that would make me also let me know your video suggestions, any video recommendations that you might want to bring my way. I would definitely totally check your ideas out as well. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Fucking hell. मैंने already low हिस्से जो है